Hey guys, Sheepy here. Currently, Pyke is standing at a staggering 6-0 win rate in the EU LCS. However, in every other region he is at a 50% win rate, being picked in LPL 4 times and in LCK twice. In solo queue he has a 47% win rate through all the divisions. So how come Pyke is so successful in the EU compared to everywhere else? Does Europe know how to use him better, or are we worse playing against it? What is the deal with this champion? Let's try to get behind it and understand what's going on here. First up, let's take a look at Pyke as a champion and his potential. Pyke's skill set consists of his Q, which is a hook that will drag an enemy towards you, his W, which allows him to go invisible, gain movement speed and regain health with his passive, his E, a dash that can stun the enemy, and his ultimate that executes a target. The smart use of his set allows him to combo his hook into his dash stun, which makes Pyke fantastic in setting up kills, and his ultimate makes sure to get the kill. The mobility from his W and E makes it extremely difficult to escape or engage on him. So the strength of Pyke is that he's able to easily engage, execute and escape the enemy. His weaknesses would be that his cooldowns are all around 8 to 15 seconds, which makes him only good for short trades. Pyke excels at pressuring and needs champions to set up for success and kill people and snowball from there. To compare, he is kind of like a more deadly mobile version of Thresh. Looking at the drafts in Europe, teams are exactly aware of those conditions, and that's why they are successful. They pick him to set up fights around the map that through picking stronger skirmish and teamfighting champions, they are winning. So for example in the EU LCS, Fnatic in week 2 paired him in game 1 versus H2K with Mundo, Nocturne, Irelia and Ryze, and in game 2 versus Vitality with Mundo, Trundle, Yasuo and Swain. All of these champions are notoriously good at skirmishing and teamfighting. Looking at the clip from the game 1, it's easy to see the engage and disengage strength of this champion. After having no flash, he has an easy escape with his dash and then re-engage with his hook, setting up Ryze and Mundo for the kill. Although Pyke was a bit awkward setting up for Ryze versus a Tam, globally Pyke was great to pressure side lanes with Nocturne or to set up teamfights for Irelia and Mundo like in this clip. Game 2 was much more straightforward, as all of Fnatic champions were just dominating in teamfights and skirmishes, and any hook from Pyke had huge consequences. Like in this clip for First Blood with Trundle and Swain. No flash on Vladimir and the fighting superiority of Trundle and Swain means one hook, one death. Fnatic snowballs from that point where they are so strong that as long as they start taking a fight, they will win it. So like in this clip where Pyke hooks Darius, Vitality has to stay around to save him, starting a fight which they cannot win. A simple hook, the pressure from the team, and then a final dunk to execute the kill. Looking at our own drafts from week 2, we see the same picture. In game 1 versus Giants, we pair him with Mundo, Sejuani, Aatrox and Azix. In game 2 versus Splice, we pair him with Mundo, Trundle, Irelia and Kai'Sa. For the same reason as for Fnatic in game 1, we had troubles with Pyke setting up kills for Ziggs, albeit very good tries. So we did the same as Fnatic and used Pyke to set up in mid-game and to start fights around Mundo and Aatrox. Game 2 was way easier, as every lane and every champion from us had huge pressure with Pyke, due to us having a lot of damage and the enemy being very squishy. This allowed for a series of kills where Pyke played a huge impact. First kill, hooking Fiddlesticks into his dash stun, Kai'Sa follows up with her massive damage, flashes and secures First Blood. Second kill onto the Camille, Pyke was able to out-rotate the Fiddlesticks due to his great mobility from his W and E. Third kill really highlights why you need to be careful and the pressure you get playing versus Pyke. One hook onto the Camille and it's a quick end for her. Fourth kill is basically the same thing. Camille getting hooked and dying in an instant to all the damage from Kai'Sa. No need to even use the Pyke ultimate. And kill number 5 with a beautiful hook onto the Ziggs through all the minions. Really nice shot. That leads to the enemy playing more reserved, not giving us any other kills, but us getting Nasher instead. So overall, if you look at the drafts in other regions where it's not been so successful, it was generally due to the lack of picking stronger champions, leading to the inability for Pyke to set up teamfights. Because if you do, Pyke is a powerhouse, and I'm sure we will see more from him in the coming weeks. For now, I wish you guys a great time in solo queue and perhaps give Pyke a shot when the situation calls for it. Hook, line and sinker, Sheepy.